070707, and welcome everybody to our Thursday night stream. And I know for a fact because I can see on camera, I'm joined by the lovely Sally. Sally, welcome to the show.
I am here. Hello.
Is this the first time you and I have duoed?
I don't know. I can't remember the last.
I think we might have done one before this. We might have done one before this.
Might be the first one. We might have done, or it's been with the other guys.
Yeah, possibly.
I don't really remember a duo team effort.
No.
We cropped up on the video, I know.
Well, no, you look taller than me. So this again. We just had a conversation about the myth that I'm some giant, and you're clearly much bigger than I am, Sally. So
I'm really tall. I feel like I need to. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So thank you for joining us. 07 to everyone in the chat. I'm going to have some 07s to the people that I can see in chat. So Tol72, Wicked Willie, Texas Terry, Little Juicebox, Aramus, Beetle Jude, Agony Aunt. I'll send you some questions. Don't worry. Neko Powanaya. I've definitely said that wrong. Viking DK01. Sally, do you have YouTube up? If not, I do have it sort of squished.
We've got Elite Safe Space, Hey, Commander, Soundo, Blue Crystal Beast. I like that one. T Rusky, Josa, Lots, 07, Dave Rolls, hi. Lovely.
Nice
a massive
to see
07
you.
From T Rusky.
Yes, 07 was a 007.
It is.
There we go. So welcome everyone, one and all, to our Thursday stream. So tonight is going to be a very chilled stream. Obviously, it's our gameplay stream, and we like to do some different features and stuff like that. Now, Sally, tonight is a bit of a celebration of some of the hard work that the community and you, to be fair, have put in on the camera suite. So do you want to give us a little bit of a rundown of the history of the camera suite and where we are and what we did and et cetera, et cetera?
So, yeah, it all came about a few months. Was it a few months ago, or maybe it wasn't even that long ago?
Time has no meaning anymore, Sally.
Yeah, but obviously with the launch of Odyssey, all of the creative commanders wanted to get stuck in with making all new content and capturing their adventures around the galaxy. And with it, you did raise some very valid points that the camera suite perhaps wasn't as optimal as it could be for Elite. So we had a little focused, what do we call them now? Focused feedback session.
Yeah.
Where, we had a little chat about what you like about the camera suite, what you'd want to change, and then give you a little bit of an idea of why it was built the way it was in the first place, and that, we should probably look to tweak it a little bit now that we've gone into Odyssey. And that's what we did.
Yeah, and the devs have done a cracking job. Now, I asked this yesterday, and I've already forgotten, Sally. Is it Darren? Darren or Darren?
No. It's Dan.
Dan. So it's not Darren. It's not Darren. It's Dan. So thank you, Dan, for not being Darren or Darren. Darren does an entirely different job. I don't know.
Anyway. No. Well, I think Darren, to confuse things back more, I think Darren had a hand in the first iteration of the camera suite way back in the Horizons. So that was a thing. But then, Dan then took over for Odyssey, and he's the one that basically looked at remapping the collision mesh so that we get rid of the infamous or famous blackout
signal loss.
That was very, very much irritating. Feeling very restrictive for the creative.
So we will get Dan on, but Dan he's actually on holiday. So
yes, that's right. Actually, we were quite excited to bring him on to speak to all of you, but he is on holiday, which is much worthy of a holiday, I think.
Yes, it is. So with that in mind, we thought what we'd do is we'd go out and we'd find somewhere beautiful and we'd do some filming. But before we did that, we realised, obviously, we've had some guests on before about photography and stuff like that. And then we were talking about videography, and we were like, well, who could we ask to come on and show us how to do some videography? And I'm no excuse in this. I loved our guests that can come on. I've been a big fan of the show before I joined Frontier, so it's really nice to have them on. Sally, do you want to do the introductions, and then we'll get them to do a bit of talky-walkie on stream for us?
When she says something, Ree, let's not talk.
I forgot to tell you, your mics are live. You might have guessed who our guests are.
heard something in my ear. I'm not sure what that was. You cannot talk over me, Arf. That'd be really nice.
We've been hacked, Sally. We've been hacked.
But yeah, we are absolutely thrilled to have the wonderful Mama and Papa of the Galaxy, I like to think. It's Commander Burr and Commander Reedy of the Burr.
Welcome.
Hi.
I'll just get this out of the way. Just real quick. Yo, Sally, how you doing?
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? Hello, you two. You're right.
Yeah, we are very good. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for asking. Very sweet.
Well, you're more than welcome, because you're going to have to talk me through later on how to use the camera efficiently, Rini. So you may not be thanking me later for inviting you onto the stream.
Oh God!
I don't remember reading that bit. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was in a super fine bit, in the micro dot. But welcome to the show. I said at the start, I genuinely mean it. Big fans of yours. I love watching. I love watching your content, but I really love the videos that you put out alongside your content. Really sort of portrays what Elite is for me. It's just the majesty of the galaxy. You do it so well. I think the last one I watched was the crate, and it was flying between two mountains. I was just like, oh my God, this could be a movie. And I just sat and was like, oh, this is so good. And then you changed scene to something else. I was very disappointed, but still, really good to have you on.
That particular scene, though, it was all about the piloting. Really,
I have to say, it was some pretty nifty piloting. You were very low to the ground. But very low to the ground.
The camera was just there when it happened, really. Do you know what I mean? When the magic happened.
I've heard about your modesty, actually. I've heard it's galaxy renowned, but that you're a very modest pilot. So I'm glad to see that shining through on straight away. Right. So tell us a little bit about the Buur Pit, if you will.
Well, where should we start with that? So how long have we been going now? Was it 3 years?
3 years.
About 3 years. And we've done something like 420-ish Elite videos, he says, referring to his notes. Yeah, it was, I suppose, you'll find us at youtube.com/the Buur Pit, by the way, in case you don't know. We do a regular sort of news roundup every Friday. And then during the week, usually whatever catches our eye, bit of cinematic, bit of silly, and it's in case you haven't guessed, it's a husband and wife team.
Yes.
Yeah, it's incredible. And what was the reasoning behind just starting the channel? Was it a conversation you had, or was it just like, we both play this game and let's just try it?
I will jump in
for the longest time.
When he started the channel, I was like, oh, you have to play that damn space game again. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I'm very sorry, but I didn't like it.
No, that's fine.
Somewhat derogatory attitude.
I didn't know what it was. I knew he'd been playing it forever, and it was obviously very important. And he went, you liked doing a thing, didn't you, babe?
Yeah, I've been a massive fan of Elite since 1984, since I had hair, when Elite Dangerous got announced, I jumped right onto the Kickstarter straight away, and I've been playing it right since one of the betas. I can't remember what one. And it kind of Rini and I've always got like a creative thing on the go. That's fair to say, isn't it? And like, so before this, we made a first-person shooter, an indie first-person shooter.
Wow!
And got it through Steam Greenlight. Yeah, rebuilt all the maps and everything like that for it. Taught herself to use Unity. So we've always kind of got.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah,
we got it through a certain point, but
yeah, we got it to a certain point, and then game development is so damn hard it made us want to eat our face, so we stopped.
There's a box quote.
Yeah. So we've kind of always got a creative thing on the go. Our at that particular point, our working hours meant that I was off on Fridays while Ree was at work, and so I kind of needed a thing to sort of, something I could do. I really wanted to. Yeah. I really enjoyed sort of making. I used to make all the. I'm going to call them marketing videos, but it sounds like a really grandiose term for something that was just some gameplay. But I used to make all the marketing videos for our game. And I really missed doing that. I'd always made videos in video games anyway, and so I started doing that a little bit. And then I thought, I'd kind of like to do like a little news show, a little catch up every week. So the reason, in fact, that it's called the Buur Pit is not my ego, although it damn well should be, but it isn't. It's just that Ree hated the game at the time. I hasten to add now, she absolutely adores it.
No, look, it's fine. Elite is not an easy one to walk into, Elite.
And she often says to me, "Are we going to go and fly spaceships?" You know, we'll be sitting in the living room watching TV. And
You
it's
did
like,
it on your own for about 6 months, didn't you?
yeah, I did it on my own top for about 6 months, and then a conversation. So I was doing all the filming myself, and then a conversation sort of erupted over. Well, what I really want to do is capture some combat. That was the spark, wasn't it? I'm remembering that right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we wanted to film some combat, and I can just about fight, but I couldn't fight and
do
fly
the camera.
and do the camera at the same time. So
that's really interesting. I didn't know that, Scott. I've just started trying to do some filming sort of on my own, and it is super tough. It's so hard because everything's backwards. So you're trying to do stuff, and you're like, oh, and you're getting the pacing right, and then you start to panic, and the camera goes off, and the whole shot's ruined. I didn't realise that was how it all started for you.
Yeah. So Burgess said, they've got this camera suite in this game. I was like, oh, okay, what's that? And he said, would you ever go get an Xbox controller, and I'll fly around and do some shooting, and you try filming it. That was it. I was hooked.
Wow.
Our son was in on the conversation as well, wasn't it? He was sort of sitting up there going, "Oh yeah, that would be amazing," because he plays. It's a real elite household.
I was going to say, it's a whole family affair, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, I tell a lie because I filmed the first one we ever did was on mouse and keyboard, and within about 2 weeks, I was like, "No, that ain't no good." So we switched up to an Xbox controller, and that lasted for a month or two, and then it was like, "No, that's no good." And then we went on to HOTAS for filming. So yeah, and it's just built and built.
So would you say it's the best device to use for filming, really, would be a HOTAS? Because I find that the concept for that mind-boggling. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
Yes,
I did not know you used HOTAS for filming.
It's the only way, because you have to do multiple directional moves all in one. The only way you can do that, really. The Xbox, I have to say, the Xbox, the controller was pretty good, but you end up with not enough buttons. I just ran out of buttons really quickly, but the controllers aren't too bad at doing it. But the HOTAS, you've just got that much more. Plus, then also I can fly and film and do lots of stuff. But yeah, it's just having that, and also the quality. I've gradually sort of upgraded sticks because
invested quite heavily in kit now,
because my whole game is filming. I mean, I did 18 months before I even flew a ship. Really.
Wow.
I break my yaw on my stick quite often, so I've gradually had to rank up through the levels of sticks to get something that will take the level of filming.
Some serious camera work, Rini.
Going really seriously. Yeah, she takes it really, really, really seriously. I mean, she is involved in other aspects of the game. She's a fairly hardcore explorer as well now, which is something that's come out of the camera work.
Because it is
first
so
and
beautiful.
Foremost. Yeah, first and foremost, she's a mad camera operator.
I was going to say that that's a perfect fit, right? Exploration to what you guys do.
Yeah, kind of tagged on. I mean, for example, I spent so long because I did 18 months in multi-crew. I managed to get up to expert in combat rank without ever having flown a ship.
Without firing a gun.
I got about 93 million before I ever flew a ship.
Beautiful.
So far, I spent 2 weeks, 1 day, and 23 hours in multi-crew so far.
But and have you found it sort of switching from, obviously, I guess, traditional shots in space? Are you now finding your way around sort of the on-foot stuff and what you can do with that and set pieces?
It is like a whole new game, and then Sally's just jigged it up yet again and made it a gazillion times better with the changes to the camera suite. So we've just stepped it up into a whole new game all again.
You've got you've almost got like a whole new tier to learn as well, haven't you? So we're still sort of investigating what we can do and what we can't do and what whereas we're used to, like you say, we're used to filming massive ships.
Yeah.
We've now the scale has completely changed and what we're filming has obviously completely changed. So it's
so tiny.
Yeah, it's changed it completely for us.
What I found now with some of the videos that are coming out is because your actual characters now next to these landmarks, the scale is even more prevalent in a lot of these videos because the pan back and you see the commander and then their ship and then their ship is on this huge planet. I find that stuff is just like, I honestly am mesmerised. And I watched a video someone sent me yesterday, in fact, in my DMs. Like, this is just an incredible video, just showing the scale of the game and just the moments I get. And it's for people like yourselves that really showcase the game. It's incredible work, really, really incredible work. So before we jump into the game, I have one question I'm going to ask. Sally, do you have any questions before I move on? Because I feel like I always talk a lot, and I don't feel like
I'm going to have plenty as we go around, I think.
All right. So I only have one last question, and then we'll chat as you play, obviously. But one question I often do is, do you ever look back at your first episode? Have you ever watched it back and now looked at like where you are now and gone, we nailed it first time, or
We've gone back and looked at the first episode of Witch-Based News, and it's painful. I want to eat my legs. It's the vocals are all completely different. I'm not nearly as bolshy. Yeah.
And I have the kind of typical sort of camera thing where there's probably about, out of those 420 videos, there's probably about 3 or 4 that I actually still like. And as soon as a week goes past, it's like, that's rubbish. I could have done that better.
Wow.
I don't like that, and I should have done that, and I should have done this shot. And yeah, so there's only a handful that I look
proper artists, you two, aren't you? But before we move into the game, just quickly, if the people want to check out your work, where's the best place to find you?
Absolutely YouTube. So youtube.com/the Buur Pit, BUURPIT, because everybody spells it wrong. I wish I'd chosen like Sam or something as a name. That would have been brilliant.
So that's the Buur Pit on
We also
YouTube.
have we've got a command. We've got a fancy exclamation mark Buur Pit.
Have we got an exclamation mark?
Yeah,
You've made it. That's it.
Yeah, you've made it now. Oh no. No, I hope we haven't. Gosh. So yeah, that's exclamation mark BUURPIT, and that will take you to the YouTube channel.
Awesome.
In the chat.
Really nice of you.
Awesome
You got
stuff.
your own little exclamation mark. Are we going to watch one of the videos?
Oh yes, we are actually. Well done. See, Sally is the brains. I just ramble on. So before we go further, and there might be some more questions that follow this, we have a little bit to show, which is one of your recent videos, which is a lot of fun. Now I will not. I think my camera might be live on this, and my mic will be live. So I'll just shut up because otherwise I'll talk over the music, which makes this piece, I think, as well. This is something you made the other day. I'll show it, and then we can talk about it afterwards. Flicking to it now.
Oh, at least you find out quick that you've.
Are we back?
You're back. I'm back. I think we're all back. How's
Am
that?
I
We're good.
back?
Hello.
Yes. Yes. I think we're
Hello.
all back.
Hey. Yeah, I was just saying that obviously it's not just Rini and Burr that are filming sometimes. Actually, the Buur Pit just throw themselves into an effort.
It's funny
Yeah.
how many people turn up when you say that Burr's going to get shot. It's
Yeah.
But
So I guess,
there was quite a queue.
How do you do it? Do you just get together on Discord and?
Yeah, so we've got a Discord, a very active Discord that we coordinate everything through there. We've got kind of a pool of sort of of individuals, I suppose, that we go to. That's fair, isn't it, Ree? And yeah, our Discord's a bit. There's about 1,500 people in there. It's definitely not the biggest Discord, and it never will be. We're a bit mum and dad.
a very mum and dad.
We're quite well known for having quite strict policy in there, but yeah, it's
a nice place.
We've got it's useful. It's very useful, so we can kind of coordinate everybody and sort of go, right, we're going here, we're doing this, and it'll be an opportunity to try and shoot my hat off.
And it's just good to do fun stuff mixed in with all the sort of cinematic and the news. Doing the news every week. It's nice to have a kind of, and it's almost an annual tradition now where guys get to shoot Burr, guys and girls shoot Burr. Yeah.
Love it. More of that then, if that's all right there.
Yes, yeah, lots of fun shooting Burr. Last question, just on that one. How hard is it organising people in a shoot like that? Because I know what it's like when Bruce, Zach and I tried to do something in SRVs. And we just we lasted about 10 minutes before it devolved into us just shooting each other because it got so frustrating with us not being in camera, messing around, doing the wrong thing. You've got like 13, 14 commanders there. How hard is that to organise?
It's enormously easy. Everybody does exactly what they're told at the precise moment that you ask them to.
Everybody's very accommodating. That one actually wasn't too bad because it was kind of a sort of silly one. We just sort of took a few runs at everything. That one was quite. That one was. You're not. Sorry, I was just going to say you're not kind of governing the shot. As long as everybody can fit in the shot, I can make a shot round it. So as long as everybody's roughly lined up and everybody's in roughly the right place, and I've got my camera in the right place. Something like Touchdown that we did with Takoso, that was much more. Yeah. That probably stands alone away from any other video that we've done where we were. That's the only time I've done a proper storyboard and actually scripted that one out properly, and that was quite a lot of.
Lots of conversations about that one, weren't there? Yeah.
Sort of filming.
But the result was incredible, though.
That
Absolutely
incredible. A few tears shed over that one. That was gorgeous.
Like getting the shot in that video there, where you've got everybody lined up and they all raise their gun in session, for example. That was. I can't remember if I could see were you streaming so I could see what was going on? I don't think on that particular one we were. But like basically everybody was given a number, and then as Rini was going along the line, I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, and then as I said your number, you raise your gun basically. So there's quite a lot of that goes on.
Yeah.
And everybody's so brilliant. They're so accommodating.
They're very accommodating.
They're really good fun.
But they get to shoot Burr, right? So you're gonna be accommodating.
Yeah, that's the reward.
Kill me. Yeah.
Right. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flick to the game.
Let's play.
So I've flicked to the game and then I've pressed the button on my stream deck. So hopefully that's worked. Chat, can you see the game? Can you see Burr running around in front of me? And I'm just. Is this? Please tell me yes, chat, and then the international greeting.
There he is.
The international. Here we go. Ta-da! That's perfectly normal behaviour in a bar. Hang on, we need some music. Give me 2 seconds, chat. I'm going to flip back to. I realised I switched off all my game sound. Let me put my game sound back on. You don't want to hear me beatbox my way through that. Give me 2 seconds, just while I.
Let me in. I want to get in my white suit. There I am.
You got your white pajamas on.
Yeah.
Hello, buddy.
Oh my, I love.
Let me just get some sound on.
I'm not in. Oh, hello. I didn't realise we'd come back to us then.
No, sorry, Sally. Right, we're back to the game. Right, okay.
Okay.
We're all in. So whereabouts are we, and where are we going to be going, and what's the plan?
Wow. There's a planetary installation. I thought what would be quite good fun is I was trying to think of things sort of scaling up on levels of difficulty that if you're wanting to do a bit of videography, they're good to kind of test your skills out. So we thought we'd sort of we'd test you out a bit.
Okay.
So
well,
if you go down to the hangar, you can try filming, especially with the new camera suite. You can try things out.
yes. So I'm gonna join Sally in.
Okay.
It's not Sally's actual. It's not the pink wafer, is it, Sally? It's the
It's
work.
the workship.
I'm just.
It's the workship. Yeah. It's called Pink is Best.
I don't know why you didn't call it the work wafer. And I like a bit of iteration.
Work
Sally.
wafer. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it?
That would work actually.
Disclaimer to everybody watching: I get really nervous when people watch me fly. I'm probably going to fly really badly.
That's okay, Sally, because
I'm going
I
to
get nervous watching you fly.
I'm calling myself out right now, and
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Right, people judging you harshly. I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I mean, Sally, you're making me nervous, and I'm only going to be sitting in the ship. I mean, if I got into an Uber and my Uber driver's making the noises you're making, Sally, I would definitely not be getting. I would not be getting that Uber.
You will give me a 5-star rating at the end. That'd be great.
I love the way you said it so menacingly. You will be giving me a 5-star rating. Oh, yes, I will. Yes, sure.
Please. Please
So
help me out.
before you get in the shit, who's filming? Arf, you're filming.
I
aren't
am
you?
filming. Yeah.
Yeah.
What we want to do is, if you get in the camera suite and then try, if you go for a whole pan around Sally's ship, especially now that we don't get the dreaded blackout.
Yes.
And then what you want to do is you want to start at one side, go all the way around, and sort of keep your horizon. If you can pan the whole way around a ship and keep it all.
I mean, there's a lot of commands there, Rini. I mean, I'm going to try. I heard pan, horizon. I heard keep the whole ship in view.
So
go slowly.
Just film really, really well and completely normally. All right.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Now, do I need to turn off the stabilizer thing?
You're okay for now. You don't.
Okay.
You're good with that on or off. And also the thing is, if you make a single twitch, so I'm going to judge whether we could put that footage in Witch Space News tomorrow.
Oh.
As soon as you twitch,
God.
as soon as you twitch,
Pressure.
So no twitching. All right. No twitching. All right. Okay.
Rini, have you seen? This is where now I start getting excited because we're playing the game and I forget that we're actually on live stream. But I'll start asking really random questions.
I twitched.
Where are we? What did I say? Twitch. You can fly through the. You can fly through the thingy now. The.
Letterbox.
What's it called?
Letterbox. Toast rack.
The.
Help us, Sally. Give us a clue. How many syllables? Is it a film?
I know what Arth can do next. So if Arth actually gets in your ship, that's not bad. You didn't keep level with the ship, but
I know. I've let you down already, Rini. I'm sorry.
It's called a spoiler. That's what it's called. You can fly through the spoiler.
please tell me you just googled that.
Now.
No, I just needed to think of my own car, and then it came into my head.
All right, I'm going to fly through the spoiler just for Sally because it feels like that was Sally was climbing a mountain then to get it. So I'm going to do it.
Every amount of energy that I actually need that to say spoiler. But you can fly through the spoiler. Something that you would never have been able to do with the blackout.
Beautiful.
You can use that on the box.
Ah, look at that. Now, isn't that a glorious thing? That is just epic.
That's pretty good, actually.
Very good. Oh, if you're quite good at this. Right, so your next challenge.
I'm so nervous.
You can, if you get your body in the ship, then you can just hang out in the camera for the rest of the time because Sally can now take off and go out that hangar with you dangling out. I often feel a bit, like a dog dangles out a window. I often feel like I'm dangling out the window with my camera. That's what I feel like.
I've just got visions of Sally screaming along in her ship with his head stuck out of the window and his tongue hanging out like
and that's why I don't have any hair.
Okay. So now you can film Sally going literally from here all the way out the station.
Shall I take off then now?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, I'm going then. I'm going up.
And you can do some nice pack. Come on, after you've got it. Nice.
I just got distracted because I did see a signal lost happen, and I'm like, huh?
You do get the odd one, but I mean, God, you've got to really push it.
Good.
Do you know what? It doesn't matter how many times I play Elite. I find it absolutely mesmerising. Just how good it is. Oh, okay.
Here it goes.
Here it goes.
I was doing a nice slow pan, and Sally went full Top Gun. I wasn't ready, Sally. I didn't do any justice to that whatsoever.
I'm sorry.
Oh wow!
I got a little bit overexcited with the old boost button. Then I'm afraid, but yeah, we got out anyway. It's fine.
Smooth. I think that
meant to do that.
I mean, we're not dead, so by Frontier standards, we've done all right. We've done all right.
We're still in one piece. Yeah.
I mean, you can marvel at the camera sweep not blacking out for any of that. I mean,
Yeah.
Me.
I can see somebody in hot pursuit behind us. I believe that must be the Burrs.
Oh, excellent. I'm hovering above the planet. So if you head down to Lagos Industrial.
All right.
Lagos Industrial. Where's Lagos Industrial?
I think you'll find.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think you.
It's down at Alamiradua.
That is, I believe.
That was no way that was a word. What did you just do? What was that? Oh, I found it.
There you go.
I can't find. Is it really far down?
Lagos
Industrial.
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah.
Get it?
I'm on it. Yeah.
I'm gonna just.
Yeah, don't ask me to pronounce it.
On my way.
I actually really like some of the internal cockpit cameras as well.
Yeah.
I just love the game.
It's looking sinister there, gotta be honest.
Standard look for me, to be fair, mate. Oh.
Ever so slightly killy.
So we're going to Lagos Industrial Works. Okay, there we go.
We are.
And then also, because you can get, because of the new the camera changes now, when you're outside the ship, you can get right. You can literally press your nose up against them, and there's going to be so many more shots you can get, and also behind, NPCs and on foot. Funnily enough, in Touchdown, one of the trickiest shots was trying to get the feet walking along.
Oh my God, yeah.
The feet. So a lot of the time you end up just having to zoom in on stuff, whereas now we can actually push our noses right up against. That sounds really bad.
No, I know what you mean. I want to push my nose right up against your feet. Yeah, but it's
you know what I mean.
That opening shot on Touchdown, we wanted to be something different, didn't we? We just couldn't do it because if we got too close, the camera would black out, or the commander would hit the camera and push it along, and I imagine
it must have been really frustrating as well when you had the perfect sort of lineup, and then the blackout would have happened. You'd be like, oh, come on. So I'm just zooming in on the hard points just whilst got deployed.
I've got a little bit of a problem with my setup. So talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
All right, no worries. We'll just keep talking. It's fine. But yeah, you're right. You can get so much closer to the ships now.
Yeah.
I like the little details as well, like the thrusters, the heat sinks, or kill warrant scanners. I've been looking at people's ships and stuff like that, and it's been like, there's so much detail in them that you never saw before.
No.
It's one of your favourite things to do, actually, isn't it? You'll go to an installation, which often ends up with you dead because you don't realise what's going on with your ship.
Oh yeah.
But you like zooming in on all the little
pennies,
scribbly bits and little details and that you just never see.
And I think it's quite nice to do that, because you think, the artists that put the models in the game originally, some of them, there's so much detail there that somebody's obviously kind of lovingly created. So it's quite nice to go out and.
Oh my goodness.
You right, Sally?
Yeah, I didn't save my my key bindings.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So they're a little bit different. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get rid of. Sorry, everybody.
That's all right. There's no drama here. It's just a super chill stream. I know where we're going as well. I had a sneaky look earlier on. And I was like, I'm going to try and guess which planet. I actually didn't read the notes because it's me, so I don't read any of the notes that the team put together. And I was like, I'm going to guess which planet we're going to, and I was spot on. I know exactly where you're going. I was like, there's a ring planet here with another ring around it. It's tenuous atmosphere. I was like, it's got to be this one.
It's a good system.
I was just going to say, it's a daily conversation in this house where you'll say, this has happened on my game. Can you come and tell me what it is I'm supposed to do? Because you had a menu open earlier on that you couldn't get out of, and your character was just walking and walking and walking.
The buttons. Yeah, because I get really annoyed.
So are you in a... Where's your ship, Burr? Have you gone on ahead?
I'm just
Yeah.
arriving at the planet.
How off? I'm gonna be ages.
You're gonna be
fine.
You're gonna be fine. There's absolutely nothing we can't overcome here. Even if it means you've got to relearn the entire key bindings live.
I know, and this is terrible.
No pressure.
Which hard points have I got out now?
I appreciate your enthusiasm to keep thrusting towards it as well, Sally. I mean, it will still take us 7.
It's meant to be different. Sorry. What have I got out now? What have I got out?
Your hard points are still out. Hard points still deployed.
Yeah, well, I put them away, and then I get something else happen.
Is it cargo scoop? Is it your weapons are still out though?
Weapons are still out.
What is? Are they gone now?
Someone's saying press U to bring your hard points in. Aha!
For goodness sake!
Hard points are retracted.
Do you know what? I'm gonna blame Zach. I'm blaming. I'm on my way.
In fact,
I'm so sorry. Everybody.
We did have an agreement beforehand. So we said if anything goes wrong, we'll just blame Zach because he's not on.
It's reasonable. Yeah.
It was 100% my fault, and now I started getting in a bit of a pickle. I'm sorry, guys.
Let me just warn you, Sally, that the planet has got rings around it, and they're quite.
Hasn't it?
Yeah, so
they're quite fine. So
they're quite fine, and they are kind of between you and where we're going. So just in case, just be aware.
They're trying to kill us, Sally.
It'll be fine.
They're trying to kill us. It's going to be absolutely fine. Right, we're in Super Cruise. One thing I didn't notice about the Cobra was just the venting system just before you hit Super Cruise.
Oh yeah.
So cool. I don't really.
It's open at the back.
Yeah. I don't really notice that on the cutter. When people are using the cutter doing mining and stuff, the vents flare and stuff, and it looks really, really cool. I didn't notice the Sally ship has that as well. Really cool effect.
Yeah, loads of the ships have got really weird venting.
Yeah, condos are quite good.
Yeah, they've got like some of them. You'll see like rotating cylinders come up and stuff like that.
The Mamba's got rotating cylinders. Yeah, that come up and down.
I've seen a lot of people flying the Mamba lately. I know it's always been there in the background, but it seems like it's turned into one of the popular ships at the minute. I don't know. Yeah, that's right.
I'm not a huge fan of the Mamba, but I had to get one for filming purposes because my camera operator insisted. So I've got one called She Made Me Buy It.
Oh, that's amazing.
So how does it work? Obviously, you've got a lot of credits in the game. I'm assuming. Do you often destroy your ship? Is that a mishap? Is that a planned mishap, or is it just like
I get through quite a lot of ships. Gotta be honest.
Reed gets through a lot more ships than I do. Although you are trying to rein that in a bit, aren't you? I haven't got nearly as many credits as you might think I have. Although I spend hours and hours and hours in the game, a lot of it is either ferrying Reenie around or us talking, or we're filming something, or so a lot of my time specifically is taken up.
That much?
Yeah, with the filming. You're quite wealthy, aren't you? Really?
you know the old saying, what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine also.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
My granny used to say that. What's yours is mine, what mine my own. Or something.
Yeah.
So we're okay.
I tend to be with my main account, which is my filming account. I get a bit flippant with my ships. I am trying to rein in my habit of just blowing things up. I can't be bothered to jump them back, or I've inadvertently crashed on the planet and stuff like that. But my alt account with my Explorer, that's my serious account, and I wouldn't dream of blowing that ship up.
So what's your actual ship? Because I think everyone knows mine's the Chieftain. So that's the ship. If you had to only play one ship, what would it be?
Oh, what to film? Oh, that's so harsh.
Yours.
I don't know. So they've all got oh. I do.
Well, you've got an exploration account, haven't you? And do you?
That's my Asp Explorer.
Okay.
But they've all got good qualities filming. Well, apart from the keelback, maybe.
Oh, the little space brick.
Sorry.
Brutal.
It looks like an iron to me. Like an iron. Is it like an iron? Yeah.
Say again, Sally. Oh, you cut out there, but there, mate.
It's like an iron.
Looks like an iron.
Yeah. It's like an iron.
little flappy arms.
Mm.
Oh, I see what you mean by the really fine rings. Yeah.
Do you see the rings on the ones on the one next to us as well?
Is that a blue gas giant? Is it next to us? A blue gas giant?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the rings as well.
Yes, this is nice. And this one has even got a little skinny rings on it.
Yeah, they'll catch you off guard, those ones.
I'm trying to be super arty, chat, and I'm not. I'm terrible. I'm absolutely terrible at that sort of stuff.
That's industrial.
You just get to. It's the same as I didn't have to, but it's been interesting to learn a bit about photography. And there's obviously really prominent people in the community that, you know, they've been my heroes for years. That when I first started filming, and then I'd try and sort of see what they were doing with photography, and all the rules come across to video sense, doesn't it?
So is this like stuff like the rule of thirds and stuff like that?
Yeah, it all still applies. It's you still line up the shots in the same kind of way. So it's been good fun learning that kind of skill. And then Spiver and, you know, all the people out there. There's so many people in that community doing amazing things with photography. And you see a shot in a still shot, and you think, I wonder if I can get that in, you know, moving.
They are really there, aren't they?
Just know. That is my favourite call out of all time. Oh my, they are really there.
I feel like I'm ducking underneath it because they're so fine.
Yeah, I think you're clear, mate. I think you've cleared it, and you're good.
Am I clear? Okay, cool.
Sure, it'll be fine.
Warm in here all of a sudden. Okay, right.
Right.
Clear. So I can see Lagos industrial work. I can see Burr.
So the bearded trio says, looking at that image now reminds me of a Ralph McQuarrie painting. I'm assuming you mean like as in Hoth. Yeah, this game is stunning. It really is.
Yeah, it's a stunning thing. It looks like you might want your zoom set in a bit because you've got all
I've got fish. I meant fish eye, didn't I?
fish-eyed. It kind of looks. I won't say it. It looks like the top of an egg.
Ned.
I'm not looking at you and Burr for any reason. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going down to Lagos. I'm on my way.
So we don't film a lot of Super Cruise, do we? But we do film
Bit dippy. Yeah.
re-entries. So like
So
dropping from Super Cruise down to a planet is something we will film.
Unfortunately, you get a transition where you'll get kicked back into the.
Yeah, it's into glide, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
But once it comes out into glide, then you can come back out, turn your stabilizer off, and then.
I think I just got a nice little panning shot there. I'm quite happy with this one.
That's looking good.
Yeah, that's looking good. It's a nice angle.
Although,
Yeah.
there is a thing that we say about a usable clip for us is, what would you say, 10 to 20 seconds,
Yeah.
Ree?
Needs to turn us-
Oh,
As
come
soon as
on.
So if you film 9 seconds
a long
and
time
then the
as well.
camera twitches,
Or the Super Cruise
that's that
switches.
ruined.
Oh.
I try not to use it. Yeah, 90% of my footage ends up on the cutting room floor. That's good.
And I can hear about to go into glide. Yeah, there we go.
Hopefully I'm. Yay!
We see you, Sally.
Big.
Yep.
Oh golly.
This planet is absolutely stunning.
It's beautiful, isn't
okay.
it? Yeah.
How do you find that? Is it just for exploring? Do you get told by the commanders?
Yeah, it's exploring and then watching people's still shots. So just following social media, you just see people putting up still shots, and then you know, it was the same as Horizons. You know, we're all starting to get our favourites. You start, and then
You've got quite a list as well, haven't you? Of
I
sort
just
of, and when
build up a
I'm,
list.
you know, when I'm actually playing, I'll sort of go, well, this place is pretty good, and Reece sticks a red around the corner and goes, yeah, that'll do, or no, too dark, or. So yeah, we end up building a huge list of just favourite places to go. I'm about to hit a crate. Ow!
Oh, I just,
Ow!
I just saw that.
Sorry, whoever that was.
Seeing the recovery looks pretty cool, actually. Watching you recover and then spin around.
you see that's good camera practice.
There you go.
Tracking the bird.
Oh, the sky! I just looked over at
Yeah,
the stream. It's so pretty.
great.
Oh, I need to slow down.
And then you can get the double rings lined up somewhere in the pack.
Alright, I need to sort out what I'm doing here because I'm all over the show. I've lost my plot, I've lost my beeps, my sweeps, and my creeps. Alright, hang on.
Oh,
Let me just.
I want to get out. I want to get out.
so I thought the first thing, I thought we could. Oh, I can see you.
I want to do a leap.
I thought when Sally's down at the ground, what's quite. Have you ever like gone up really, really close and tried to film the Goliaths or the skimmers?
I haven't actually, no.
That's quite good, and it's
So it's a really good practice technique,
it's a good
isn't it?
practice technique.
Yeah.
And the Goliaths are stunning close up.
Landing gear is down. Question, just following Sally's Mark 57 loop the loop. Do you ever get motion sickness when you're doing external camera?
Well, Ree doesn't. Ree doesn't like what she calls flippity fish flying.
Oh right.
Oh.
So
no, because
flippity
I'm
fish
going
is...
to upset half of chat.
No. But
I can't film it. I'm very sorry.
so it does mean that. So if I'm flying, for example, I have to fly in a certain way. I have to fly cinematically.
Yep.
So we've over the last sort of 3 years we've got a kind of a certain of it, a lot of it I suppose is a kind of a I kind of know what she's expecting now, but also you'll occasionally shout over the top of the barrier between us and go, can you do this, can you do that, or whatever, and it's sort of, so there's a way of flying. So if you I don't fly flight assist off generally speaking anyway, but I do occasionally flick flight assist off to do a fast turn, but I can't do that if she's filming. Because it ends up not looking very cinematic, but also she's got to swing the camera around violently to try and to try and continue the shot.
So Arf, what you're going to have to make sure is, have you got enough of the tether? Has Sally parked you near enough?
To
If not,
the.
If not, you come out on foot. You've got a bit of extra
Yeah.
tether on.
I don't think I'm going to be close enough. I'm totally honest, but we'll have a look.
It's an
Enhance.
Find the skimmer.
I've got no. I'm too far away. Too far away. Right, hang on.
Are you too far?
It's alright. I'll get out, mate. I'll get out.
If not, you can team in with Burr.
These boots are made for walking.
Oh my god, yeah, getting burrs.
Oh, that's a point.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. All right. They're so demanding, aren't they? So demanding.
It's not that I'm trying to get rid of you. Oh,
Yeah, but get out.
Get out and get in someone else's shit and never come back.
I just got really excited at the thought that you'd be in there doing camera work with Burr in his ship.
That would be quite appropriate.
My ship's full of empty crisp packets and lolly sticks, so if you could try not to get that on camera.
Yeah, just move the
great.
Coke cans out of the way. I tend to lose them.
I'm going to try and do what I did. Do that.
Yeah, I was going to say, so fix to your commander, and then you've also got where you can stop the camera moving, so he'll walk off into the distance, and it looks quite good when you do
That's
that.
clicking. I have to remember what stick that's clicking on. That stick, yeah. But that means I can't sprint, which is. Well, I can't. You're going to ask me to change key bindings, aren't you? Really?
There you go. Off you go. But that was the thing, when running off into it was like a romantic run off into the distance towards Burr.
I'm coming to you, Burr.
It's quite a disturbing.
Don't leave without me.
If I'm being brutally honest.
You've always been my favourite, Burr. I don't trust Sally anymore. She does really fast loop-the-loops.
Oh,
There we go. Right, I'm nearly here.
you know you should get that hard, yeah.
I mean, I'm going to pay for it tomorrow, Sally. I'm not going to lie.
Pretty impressive.
Right. Okay.
Wow.
So let me.
A lot more than just tomorrow.
Yeah. I shall board the ship. Right. I'm on board. This is the first a moment for me. I'm on board the Burr ship.
Yeah.
This is. I'm happy. This
It's
is.
so cool.
This is a bucket list moment.
Dear
for me.
God, what's that smell?
Right. Okay. I'm
I
on board.
love this planet.
If you sort of get over the base.
There's the Burr, up close and
then our
personal.
challenge, should he wish to accept. Let's go find the skimmer. I think there's a skimmer down there. I'm sure I've seen one.
Really, this planet choice is.
I know.
I don't even want to join in with you guys anymore. Like, I'm going over there.
Sit and look. And there's ships coming down.
Yeah, right. All the other ships and
It's a star.
Oh, it's another loop-the-loop. I can't handle it.
Okay.
Right. Do you know where your stabilizer is as well?
Oh, it's press and hold X, I think, on my controller.
Okay. Oh, that's a bit of a pain then. Well, don't worry, because Burr will go static anyway.
I've got my stabilizer. Well, I've turned it off. Luke,
Right.
you switched off your targeting computer. You're okay. I'm fine. It's all right.
And then you need to go down to my skimmer.
Okay, there's. So
Can you see where he is, Burr? He should be
I
right.
get you over there.
That's that.
I just think you're doing what Rini would be doing.
I know.
But
I guarantee Rini is like, this is making my skin
That's
itch.
so cool.
Look what you're doing to my beautiful camera work. I'm so
I've
sorry,
never
Rini.
seen her bleed from the eyes before. That's amazing.
So if you get
Oh, wow.
right up close to the skimmer.
Oh, he's going away. Don't go away, Mr. Skimmer.
No, well, that's the whole point. Then you want to start panning around him and tracking him. And the detail on them is...
Yeah, I love the way everything is sort of worn and weathered and it's not pristine. Right, I need to get like a bit of a slower pan going on here. Come on, Tommy.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Pretty good, actually.
That's really good. That's not too bad.
Nice.
See, I told you this stuff was easy, and you've just been faking it all these years.
And that's how the Buur Pit ended.
I'm gonna sneak.
I mean, that looks pretty low.
Oh, too fast, too fast, too fast. Oh, no, come back. Okay. I love the heat effect. You don't really see that, like when you're...
Yeah. And the Goliaths have got massive... They've got two massive... What are they like? The guns on top.
Chain guns on top.
Yeah. And the other ones underneath. They're quite a model. And then when you're bored of that, you think, okay, I've got to go enough of that. And then you can start stalking people on the base. Because now you can put the camera test to it, a really good test out the camera suite, the new improvements, where you can just put yourself anywhere down there and you can start following people around.
It's so cool. It's
So what you're
cool.
doing now would have been completely impossible prior to patch 6 to get that level of detail.
Blackout.
Yeah, and it would just be blackout,
I
blackout.
know.
Swear word.
Yeah.
That was what it meant.
I mean, I appreciate.
Because you had to be in, the right line of your ship. So it's like, get back in the ship, move across.
This would be
Shuffle the ship
utterly
across.
impossible.
Yeah.
So I would have had to manoeuvre my ship right over that bloke so that there was nothing between us and him, and then you'd be able to film him.
I think like we all appreciate you going through with that firstly, and then obviously giving
That's the
the
reason I'm
feedback the
bored,
way that
Sally.
you have done. It's really.
And then the funny
But
thing,
it did. It's good.
because I was
Sorry, Rini.
following. No, me interrupting you. Sorry. I was
No,
following
come on.
her around the base. I thought, we can try all these things that we haven't been able to, like go into the buildings and not get sort of blackouts. So just following you. But of course, because the collisions have changed, I went through an open door. One of the NPCs opened the door, and I thought, brilliant! I'll just zip the camera in, and then of course the door shut, and I couldn't get out.
Yeah. I mean,
So the
there's a lot of
camera gets shut in now.
yeah.
There's
Getting shot at. Your ship is getting
Shot at,
shot at. You might need to move.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Am I in the way? Oh, sorry.
No, you've been
They
shot
are
at.
shooting you.
They're shooting at you.
They're
Oh, wow. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, no, I've got no shields. I was too busy talking to
This
getting
is well,
excited.
this is why you end up dead, isn't it?
This is
Because
why you
you'll
end
be-
up dead.
I shall go over this way. Yeah, what I was going to say is like there was a lot of feedback of just get rid of the blackout, just get rid of it, as if we could turn it. But the thing is, it was as if we could just turn it off,
Yeah.
Sure.
and it's really not that easy. And to some degree, I mean, the reason that, like we've said before, the reason that it was put in there is we do have to put some limitation to it, because give us a little bit of dignity within the game, like the artists and so on don't necessarily want you going inside every box and looking at the inside of every wall. Like that's going to break your immersion just as much as anybody else's, and we don't want that as well. So the next best thing was to work on the collision mesh I mean, the feedback is fantastic, and I've noticed a few people saying like, well, is this it? Is there going to be anything else? I mean, for the time being, we really wanted to address that hard hitter, so that you should at least get this degree of, get used to this and get this degree of creativity from the suite without the blackout. But all of the feedback has been taken on board, and when we can. We can keep tweaking it.
Yeah.
But for now, I hope it's, you know, as
This
good
is
as it
a game changer.
can be.
It's like game, yeah,
This
it is a complete game changer.
for so many people. You know, we were talking to Scorbius last night. I mean, Commander Scorbius films in a completely different way to the way that we film. And it's a complete game changer for him. He can now do the things that he's been struggling to do. It's a game changer for us, you know, Orange Fiend, Exorcist. There's so many people out there doing amazing things with camera. And even just down to doing, you know, screenshots where you want to get behind a plant or behind a box or just be, you know, before you had to make sure you could see your hip, you know, which made it quite challenging. So it's not just for videography. This goes across the board with anybody trying to take anything photography wants as well. It just opens up so much more, and the fact you can get right up and press your nose into your ship, you can come up on the landing pad. It is absolute game changer for so many people. It's not just content creators or videographers.
Yeah, I just touching on what Sally was saying there. I mean, there was I did when we first talked about the camera. There was some stuff that's real legacy stuff actually for when the Thargoid imprints were first put into the game. There was a reason why the blackout was there. People obviously stealing ahead of themselves and seeing what was inside them and stuff like that. So, but that's kind of been explored now, and who knows, it might come back. It won't. I'm teasing. I'm going to get everyone in chat will go mad. So I said it's a joke, and as soon as I said it, I was like, "You idiot! It's not going back. It's not going back." Oh dear. Hello.
Oh, what was
What's going on
that?
down there?
Oi, it's kicking off.
That was Elfner's SRV, I believe. It might have been. I'm sure I saw an SRV down there, an orange one. So it might have been Elfner actually. Elfner said, "I may have accidentally run over someone." Okay, Bruce. Sure. Sure. I've heard that before.
I believe I'm wanted now because I was talking too much.
So they're always in trouble.
Sally, it's standard. We find a nice settlement. We start taking nice pictures.
Yeah.
And then you start a fight, which is
That was the last time it happened, wasn't it? When we were at that in
in the I can't remember. Was it a tourist hub? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. We're just following behind you now, Sally.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Let's do a follow
I
sound.
don't think I've got nice thrusters on.
Undercarriage. That's what it is. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, undercarriage.
Shoe up.
So I bet I can't.
Flying around the shoe. I do a loop-de-loopy. I do a loop-de-loopy.
Yeah, go on, I'll try and follow you. Yeah,
Enough.
absolutely.
Cinematic. No, Arf can make you look fabulous.
I mean, Arf can't. Arf just made it 10 times worse. Oh, actually, I reckon. Do you reckon if I disconnect the camera as they start the loop?
Yeah.
Hang on then. Let me just get square behind Burr. All right. Okay, Burr. When you level off and you want to do a loop-the-loop, I will disconnect the camera. Let me just get a good location. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. I can't move. How do I move the camera? I can't move the camera. I could have moved the camera. We're going to have to do it again, Burr. I'm sorry. I've totally done that wrong.
Okay, places, everybody, places. Let's try that one more time.
Please.
Brian, can I get another cappuccino, please?
Yeah. Right.
So
I
this
can't
is
work like this. I can't work like this. I need a jar of dolphin tears, please.
Yeah. Jar of dolphin tears.
Right. Okay. All right. Now, I think.
You've got this. Come on, Arf. You can do this. You've got this.
I mean, I don't think I
Yeah.
can, Rini, but I'm gonna try. Right. On 3, 2, 1,
I don't
and
think
go.
you've got this.
Faces. Oh, it's so fun to watch from my view as well.
Oh.
Did you get it?
That's not too
I got
shabby.
something. I don't know what I got. I got something happened. Oh! I got a little boop. Got a little boop.
Nice.
Yeah, see, that happens quite a lot.
Yeah. Well,
All right, now, Burr, I'm gonna watch you do some of your famous low-level flying.
okay.
God.
And you need to pan round him.
Right. Okay.
I wanted to come in on Burr as well.
Yeah, and then wait for Sally to catch up, and Sally can sweep across and do something.
Okay.
I'll do
We wait for
something.
Sally to turn up.
All
It'll
right.
give my shield a chance
I'm
to
here.
come back.
Okay.
I'm here. I need to really slow down though. I really do.
So everyone in chat, I'm really sorry this is not to the Burr's
Right.
highest standards. You are actually not watching the Burr on
Yeah.
camera, you're watching the Arf on camera. So please do not think this is in any way indicative of the Buur Pit's quality, because it's normally 1,000 times better than this.
Okay, are you ready?
I think so.
Yeah. What
I haven't got any shield, so if I get this wrong, it will go horribly wrong.
Be
Yeah,
quite
it looked
funny.
great. Oh, I'll also die. I didn't realise that.
You are quick.
Should I be like Strictly Come Dancing? Have I got my pedals?
Have you got
Ready?
How fast do you pan, Rini? Do you
Do you
go?
want the bingo now?
I tend to do the second speed from the bottom. So
I
the
don't know what that means. I just do it by the thumbsticks. I have no idea what that means. I think it means go faster. I'm going to go faster.
Yeah, all right, go faster.
I'm not. I want to go slower. I can't control it. It's faster. I'm going slower.
And you want to move in and out a bit, so you're not always at the same distance.
She's very demanding, Burr.
He's extremely demanding.
You can tell
Extremely.
she's a professional.
I do that bit. See that? Yeah,
And you'll get, oh, that looked awful, do it again.
That's not too bad. See?
I'll tell you what though. If you time the tilt with the turn, it really emphasises the turn. I rotated the camera there by mistake, and it feels better. It just,
Yes, because you
You're
can.
saying her camera work makes my flying look better. Is that what you just said?
It just accentuates it. I mean, you just
Ground
crashed into a
is
wall. So
I just hit the ground. As though to bookmark that beautifully.
Yeah, because sometimes if somebody's not moving, you do exactly that. If a ship's not moving at the speed you want it to move at, you can put the dynamicism. I'm making that word up.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
We're going with that.
that
We're going with
works,
that.
yeah.
You can put that into the scene because you can then make the scene move. So yeah, you want to go.
do you use? I like also. I'm gonna. What's one of my? Oh, I've just. Actually, Burr, I'll put my pip into systems. I'm not saying you're gonna need it, but just in case.
Yeah, I think that's an excellent idea.
This is one of my favourite locations, just underneath the ship.
I love it. Oh, I think you meant here. Look
One
there.
Yeah.
This always reminds me of like sort of military footage, and you see just underneath the jet.
Yeah, it's a classic Top Gun shot. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Chieftain's good to film for under it.
I also like Chieftain when you put a landing gear down. It's got such a visible.
it is.
I really love its deployment animation.
Not anything worthy of comment. It's got a mining laser in it.
Yeah, and the fact is now you can just go all the way around the ship and not get any blackouts.
Love it.
Look up Burr's nose. It's lovely.
It looks great, by the way, Burr. You have a very photographic nose.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
very much. Oh yeah, you are literally. That was unpleasant.
He also looks like he's robbed a bank, but we
Thank
go.
you.
Oh wow, that's close. That was close. Right. I don't feel I'm doing this any justice now. Certainly in the danger zone. Oh, I've lost the ship. Oh, the ship's there. There we go. There we go. The Wasp. So, what is your ship of choice, Burr? Is it what we're in now?
Well, this is. I suppose this is kind of this for a while anyway. This was my go-to sort of bubble bus, so I drove around in this a lot of the time. If I still need to go a distance, it's either this or fleet carrier. If I'm going into combat, it'll be my Anaconda, which I know is not everybody's favourite combat ship, but I just adore it. I absolutely adore
The
it.
Anaconda?
Yeah.
The space sausage?
Thank you,
Oh.
that young man.
So I just got massive feedback. I don't know if it's from the game or something's over me, but I just got like a screeching in my ear. I don't know if
Oh,
chat
wow,
got any of that.
That was weird.
Yeah, someone said that. Oh my lord, that was really loud in my right
When I
ear.
said anaconda.
It's inside the ship. Wow. Oh no, hang on.
What?
Oh my lord, what is that?
There we go.
Bert, can you land?
Yeah.
Hang on, chat.
Yeah, like
Oh.
it's like we
Oh.
heard it too.
By the beard of Zeus.
What was that?
What was that?
What on earth was that?
All right, hang on. I'm going to just
You
mute the
was like a
sound.
fighter jet.
I'm just going to mute the
I didn't-
sound and then get out of the ship and then unmute it. Because that was literally killing me.
Well, if you could nick one of his SRVs, and then you could try filming yourself in the
I
SRV.
could actually.
That's quite good fun.
Let me just... There will be sound in a second, chat. I'm just...
I wonder what that was.
I don't know. I'm sure the ship sprung a leak.
Did you suck up a skimmer on the way through?
Something's
Not
definitely
that I'm
happened.
aware of.
So yeah, pinch an SRV.
You
Right.
suck up a skimmer.
Warning, whole mothership at 50%. Oh, I know. Right, let me just get out for a second and just park this little bad boy here. And then let's hope when we put the sound back on, chat, let's just put the handbrake on, that we haven't got, not graphics, audio. Let's try this again.
That was the carrier signal we were trying to reprogram you.
A bit of the body snatchers. Just start screaming at the screen. Right, please don't have that screen. Okay, it's I think it's gone. Oh, and the camera suite is different here, isn't it? Okay, it's down on D-pad. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're doing quite well considering on a joypad.
I love what. Do you know what I like watching the SRVs moving like slowly because I just like watching the wheels bob up and down.
Yeah.
And then the guns will deploy. There we go.
And then if you turn the stabilizer off, you get less motion sickness.
All right. Yeah. Hang on. How do I do this again? Stabilizer off. There we go. Now, if I do this sort of there-ish.
There's a lot of people saying that it was a pretty cool sound. I want to rewatch it now to see. I didn't hear it.
It's a pretty cool sound, but not directly in your earbud. I'm going to get booped by a python. Onion head skin as well.
Is it
I hope they're not under the influence.
Never.
Nice flying.
Who's that bird with you?
I think it might be Elfin, actually.
I'm flying.
How is it? It's okay, you can go for a nice drive and a bit of camera. It's nice getting up close when they're moving. But yeah, if we could we just have a multi-crew SRV, that would be great. If you could just do that by next week, I'd appreciate
say
that.
Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday sounds good.
Shall we say-
Tuesday sounds good.
Shall we say Tuesday?
Tuesday's
5 minutes down
Tuesday's
time,
fair.
guys.
It's just over under a week.
Reasonable.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I'm just driving sideways, and in a minute I'm going to hit a cliff or something. I know I am, and that'll be the end of your SLV, Bear. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah.
Hang on, where's the other camera? Let's just try that one. I can hear the base alarms going off. So bear in mind, chat, if I do drive like a tool, it's because I'm playing off center. So, oh wow, oh cliff. And I don't mean the singer. There we go. We'll just go back the other way. Oh. Do you know what? I really love the SLV. I just love how it moves, the noise, the gravel, everything about it.
I love it
I
as
love
long as
all
I'm
that
going to
stuff.
drive it.
But I can't drive it for
Yeah.
toffee.
I'm getting better at it, but every time I think I'm good, I then go to a planet with different gravity, and I'm back to being awful again.
Quite a beautiful shot. This one shot. See, that's nice footage. We could put that in the
There you
news
go.
tomorrow.
That's great. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'll have
There
that
we go.
for
That's
you.
my one shot. My
yeah.
one shot.
That's pretty good. Right, we've found what you're best at.
Driving in a straight line.
See, it looks good. Filming multiple SRVs is pretty good.
Yeah, I've got black out there because I think that was a shipment real close. But that's
That might
fine.
have been me.
That's all right.
See the other. Sorry.
No, go on, Rini. Go on.
I was just going to say the other nice thing with the cameras, with the new camera suite, is because a lot of the time you're filming backwards or side on, you're not always aware of your background. Whereas before you just go straight through the terrain, your back would just go through it.
Yeah.
Now it pushes you out, so you actually go along the terrain. So if people are sort of single filming, you haven't got to worry about what's behind you because the collision will just push you away from it anyway.
Yeah.
Which is, I know it doesn't sound much, but it's a huge deal.
It does make a difference. Yeah.
You know, when you're going backwards, you can't see where the next hill is, or what you're walking into. Having the camera suite do that for you now means that single, you know, if you're solo filming, it's going to make life a lot easier on foot as well.
Yeah. No, I am. I think one of the first things, it might have even been during the alpha actually. Zach, Bruce, and I, we did a 3 SRVs driving over the terrain, and it's just that moment of just like, oh wow, it's just honestly, I know I work for the gaming. Yeah, just saying it because you work for a Frontier. I genuinely was just like, I'm blown away by this. I could do this all day long, and that's why
these little moments. Yeah.
Yeah, I say to people like, elite is different things for different people. Like I just get lost in the majesty of all the different things you can do. And it's my own personal moment. So you see something and it's just like, you can't explain it. Like it's so hard to get across what you're feeling at the time. And then you see it happen. It's just a wealth of emotions. It's so good.
Yeah.
You've got a handbrake on?
And then you can just travel to the centre of the galaxy if you want to.
Yeah. If you've got a spare day, just travel to the centre of the galaxy. And
I think a bit like the moment that Sally had when she came down on the planet to start with. You know, there's so many moments now with the atmospheres. You go down in one direction, you pop into the atmosphere and you go, oh, okay, it's that colour, and then you turn around and suddenly bang, you've got this sort of amazing colour in the atmosphere behind you. Stuff that we just we didn't have in Horizon.
yeah.
It's making that sort of whole discovery, exploration and seeing places from a completely different viewpoint now.
But it's also stuff like on this planet in particular. I noticed earlier on when I was messing around, the sparkles in the rocks. It just sounds like such a little thing, but I'm just like, it just is so cool, and it makes you want to get out and explore, and it's great. Right, there we go. I kind of want to jump on the asp.
So everybody was holding their breath.
I was sitting there going, he's going to say asp.
Let me just do it from here.
Where's the asp?
Right. Thank you. That's a perfect bit of air lining up there, Burr. Well, right, okay. So I want to be about...
Even the rock. Look at the rock. Those rocks are glorious.
Right,
Beautiful.
okay. Now it's... Right, that's the... Okay, cool. Right.
We're all watching.
Okay. Don't press the handbrake off, because that's all right. I got you. Don't worry. It's all good.
You know you're going backwards?
Yeah. It's all right. What a bit of a run up.
Okay.
Handbrake. Nailed it.
Oh, nice. Look at that.
Got it?
Absolutely nailed it.
Joining us as well. Yeah.
Oh, nice. I've shown some skill.
Elfina's good. Is Elfina secure as well? Elfina's wobbling around just behind the cockpit.
Oh, see, look, that's something. We haven't tried that yet. Look how the SRV now isn't floating 4 foot above the ship.
I'm going to try and
Yeah.
go up.
Look at that. Because before it used to hit the collision box on top, didn't it? It would always sit above. But look how snug that is. That's amazing.
Rini's getting ideas now.
Uh-oh, yeah.
Hang on. Let's just get to the centre.
How many SRVs can you fit on an ass?
Next, it is
Right,
like
my handbrake is on, but I'm not sure how long this is going to last.
Not long, I suspect. Here we go.
Are you finishing by taking off?
I'm just gonna nudge really slowly upwards.
We can do this, chat. We can do this. Stay with us. Elfna, hold on. It's like that bit at Titanic. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm going. Oh, do you know what that noise is? Oh, where am I?
Being hit by a cobra doesn't help, obviously.
Out of the camera suite. No. Oh, we're all right.
He's still alive.
We're all right. That was panic, chat. That was pure panic. I was in the camera suite. I forgot what button it was, and I don't know how to get out of this mode, out of this view. How do I get out of the view? Which
Are you in the turret?
Yeah, I'm in a turret view. How do I get out of this view on a controller? I've got into it, but now I don't know how to get out of it.
I don't know.
No.
Do you know how to
Panic ending up in turret mode, says Ace earlier.
Right, chat. Tell me how to get out of turret mode, because I'm panicking like this. You won't believe.
Square button?
Square button. It's an Xbox controller. This doesn't help me. Come on.
Oh,
Well done, Ree. Well done.
Which
Good.
button am I pressing?
you. Click
You.
left joystick.
Are you
Y. You. I'm just going to read everything out in chat because it's really funny.
Oh no!
Everybody say
Click left
you.
stick. That's
You
what I
or
did.
left stick.
Yes, thank you. That's not. Do you know, I should have thought that because when I panic, I click everything down, like
That's not
buttons.
what I was doing earlier. I forgot I even had a keyboard earlier. It was that panic. It's just like, what?
Oh, has the star gone down? Is it now night time? Have we got here like?
Oh,
I think it's getting a little
oh no,
bit-
no, it's behind us.
Oh no, it's just Okay, I've activated everything in my ship. Also, I worked out what that noise was. Somehow the camera got lodged in the thruster of the asp, and I think that is what that noise was.
Wow!
Because I heard it as I fell off the back of your asp.
I'll have to get that looked at now.
Yeah, I'll see a mechanic about it. Go to quick fit. Oh yeah, it's your giggling pin, mate. Your giggling pin's falling out, mate. It's 47 million credits, mate. But do it cheap. Do it cheap.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Whew. Let's go for a little cruisy woozy.
Where is it? I'm trying to find it Arf so we could follow him. Couldn't we? Do ships following Arf?
Just taking a little drive by the base.
Right below your left wing. He's behind you now.
There's Sally. I see Sally.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Sally
trying to
sees
do a
me.
fly.
Why, Sally? Why? Am I alive? I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
Still alive.
Why does my CM team just want to kill me the entire time on stream?
Wow, Sally.
I just wanted to give him a little nudge, and it was a bit,
that what that was?
a bit more intense than it. It's like
Wow.
a high five, you know, when you go by and you just do a little high five.
It's
It
the
was
same
more
high
than
five.
that.
It's the same high five a car gives to a fly on a motorway. It's like, just want to give a little high five. That's all it was.
Is that Sally running across the dirt trying to get to Arf?
No.
No, don't think so. No.
There's somebody
She's
running.
Rather
Oh, there is somebody
dangerously
running, yeah,
in a
there is.
Yeah,
spaceship.
who's running?
Oh, they now started walking. As soon as you said it, it's now super suspicious.
Not really.
Who's that running? No, I'm not running. I'm just out here walking. Just walking. Just walking.
Money. Wait, again.
It might be the actual traffic police. Officer, I'm really sorry. It won't happen again. I know I was speeding. It's a 50 zone. I was doing at least 70. Then I was hit by a giant spaceship. I haven't been drinking. I've not taken onion head. It's all good. I'm being given a ticket. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I won't do it again. Honestly. Go! 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 Go!
I don't want to worry you, but there's a
Cliff.
cobra moving up on your position.
Is that
Oh God!
highly manic? Oh.
I just want to come in for a little. You in your
I tried to
ship,
be,
Mark?
would look pretty cool. I can see you coming. So this is like one of those. I now know how a seal feels when it's being chased by like a predator in the ocean. It's like I'm stuck. I'm stuck on a rock. I'm stuck on a rock. Oh no! Do something, car! Do something, little car! Come on! Run! 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 Run!
Oh my
Run!
god. She's quite frightening, isn't she?
Can you fly, Bobby? Oh! How?
What?
But you're a 95% hull, so I'm doing all right here. I'm keeping you.
My poor SRV.
I would like to try some. Oh! I would like to try something else. I'd like to try and do like a shot of the SRV sort of looking cockpit on, driving towards the camera,
Yeah.
with a ship firing at it behind. See how that looks?
Okay, stand there.
At it, not actually hitting it. You know, near it.
Okay.
I want to be super specific here, Sally. Like near it, as in the space around it, not on it or at it specifically. You know.
This is where I can film Arf getting shot at. And
No! I'm getting a ton of fines because I just took my guns out, didn't I?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was about to say. I think where you are at the moment, sort of no fire zone. So
Yeah. I just
Well,
Oh, I need to find a little space that's flat so I can get a good run.
Zach can play them off later, that doesn't matter. Combat mode.
Just imagine it. Yeah, Zach, I took the Cobra out for a spin last night. Was it
Took the
all right? Oh yeah,
Cobra
no, it's
out.
fine, it's fine. Well, we did. Right, I reckon this looks like a good. It might be still close to the base, to be fair.
He's going to come back. There's going to be like 53 tickets stuck under the windscreen while I fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Cobra will be clamped in the station. Right, this looks like a good
just to be
spot.
clear, you have said that you want Sally to fire near you. Is that correct?
Near me.
You want
No,
Sally to use weaponry near you.
Near me. Near me.
Hold on. No. I don't do combat.
Well, this will
Like,
go really well
yeah.
then. This will be great.
Probably hit you.
I'm trying to work out if I've even got guns.
I've got a mining laser.
We could mining laser him. Oh, that would,
Yeah, let's
that might work.
Yeah.
That would work quite well because it wouldn't damage Arf then, would it?
If it'd be
Yeah,
minimal,
yeah,
it'd be
so
super
you-
minimal.
Yeah.
Do it.
Right. Burr,
Alright.
you've got to mine Arf.
Damn thing near him, which is.
Right, okay, chat. This is going to go one of two ways here.
Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure everything will be fine, chat. Everything
This
will
is
be fine.
fine.
And the
You
life
see
of the
that?
cameraman. It's
Firing.
fine.
There we go.
Can I just say, whoever flew over, it literally was like having like a street racer car go over and you fire that mining laser because like and the lights are just flashing as you go past.
Relief range going on.
I need to get a cap on. Hang on, 2 seconds, chat. Hang on, 2 seconds.
It's looking quite good.
I'm ready.
Sally, did you just hit me again?
No?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
No,
I'm street ready.
I'm calling that a yes.
Okay.
I don't think you
Okay, ready?
did.
I don't think you did. I don't know.
All right.
Don't worry.
I might have done.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh, hang on. I'm not. I'm definitely not ready.
So you're gonna move and film at the same time.
I'm just going to have it static. Am I in the right place? Yeah, okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm going.
All the drama. All I may have hit you. Sorry about that.
No, it's all right, it's all right. This looks great.
Look at that. See?
Oh!
I was trying to do something cool.
Oh, wow, that looks really cool. Actually looked like you were trying to defend me, although...
Yeah, I'm trying to get you.
And yeah.
I'm trying to defend you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right.
This is like one of them.
Things I never thought I'd be doing when I started all this. Honestly.
I'm going to take my cap off now. I feel ridiculous. I'll put it
Come
down
on
there.
stream. Shoot the CM.
Just
It'll be
gonna-
fine. Oh,
There you go.
you're
Hide
like-
under a
I got
ship.
a bounty. I got a bounty for attacking Alphana.
Oh,
My plan was successful.
oops.
Keep doing my own theme music. I'm sorry.
Sounded at home.
Oh, that was going so well then. And then I create a rock.
That's pretty good though.
Oh. A pink as well.
Are you shooting the right SLV? But
Not to, I don't.
yeah,
oh
no,
no,
you're
not.
shooting the wrong SLV. You're
Oh,
shooting Alpha now.
It's all gone wrong. It's all
You knew
gone
the
wrong.
risks.
Let me try a different camera angle. Let me try...
Yeah, you try a different camera angle. I'll try the right SLV.
Yeah. If I use this footage tomorrow in the news, are we going to
Are you filming this?
Why? Yeah, too right. I'm filming it.
All right. I'm going to use this camera angle, I think, for a little bit.
Why are you trying to mine in this RV?
I don't know.
Well, it's a long story. And why is there a cobra trying to kill it?
It's actually really
Never
hard to not
selfie.
hit him.
How much damage does it do if you hit it?
Not a lot. I'm still on like 100% shield, so.
Oh, that's alright then. I
Can I
don't
just-
like,
Can I just say, chat? Can you someone appreciate that jump I just did there, side on in camera mode, and another one. Oh wow, that was really cool, Sally. Oh, Cliff!
trying to lift I was trying to lift you.
All right, okay. I think that's. I'll leave that there for a second. I'm gonna flick back to us. I just looked at the time, so I've just realised we're having so much fun.
We've really, I can't believe how.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna flick back to us.
Did that, didn't we?
That was
Oh,
huge
God,
amount of fun. Let me mute the
sweaty
sound,
as
otherwise it'll bleed
heck.
through everything. Options, audio.
Trying to shoot Arf was not that hard. Trying to miss the nut that was chasing him, that was quite difficult.
Right, that should now. I'm gonna flick back to you and I now, Sally.
I might have done, yeah.
Oh, we're back.
We are
Sorry.
back.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I don't know why I'm apologising. I'm all flustered. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
That was. It was supposed to be educational. We said it was going to be chill, but it turned into the most amount of fun. Like, just it was hilarious. That was great. Thank you. How did I do?
Wow.
What was the assessment of our flying and cameraing, Buzz?
I think it was quite good. It was okay.
All right.
Yeah, you did do alright. No, you did do alright. It was good.
I think my camera eye was that almost the last shot where Sally flies over with the Cobra was really cool.
I think your niche might be the SRV. You had some cracking shots with the SRV. I think that could be.
Whilst being chased by a cobra.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed. Under pressure.
Yeah, that was a huge amount of fun. Look, guys,
So much fun.
I can't thank you enough for taking some time out tonight to join us on stream. It's you're lovely people. You're I have all the time in the world for your sharing your content. It's fantastic. Rini, you're a magician with what you do with the camera. Burr, your flying is exceptional. Where can we find you again? Can you just let everyone in chat know?
Absolutely. Best place to find us is youtube.com/the Buur Pit.
Awesome.
BUURPIT.
And that's exclamation mark the Buur. Is it just the Buur Pit in exclamation mark?
It's Buur Pit, BUURPIT.
And that will give you the details. Thank you guys so much for joining.
Thank you.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
By watching as well.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Fun. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
07,
See you later.
07. Bye. Okay, Sally, it's just you and me now. I think I've had a load of fun tonight. Huge amount of fun tonight.
Yeah.
The Burrs are great. It's so nice to have them on. I enjoyed that immensely, even if you did ram me like several times, Sally.
I was trying to like flip you up and get it all like, get it like stuntman off.
Stuntman off, good. I mean, at least your excuse is better than Bruce's. Like, at least you put some effort into it. It's good.
I wasn't trying to kill you off.
I know you weren't, mate. You could have done that easily. I want to say thank you to everyone that's joined us tonight and stayed with us. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sally, thanks for being my co-pilot and getting me to and from the place. Thanks to all watching. Stick around. We're going to do a raid afterwards. But I guess that's it. We'll see us again on Tuesday for Super Cruise News. Zach's got some information to give you guys and girls on some bits and bobs in Elite, which would be really cool for you to see. And I'm not sure who's on with Zach. Whether it might be Bruce, actually.
Might be Bruce, yeah.
The two people that Sally and I have agreed have got the best poker face in the world. If they so choose it, they can.
Oh my goodness, yeah. What are they thinking?
Yeah.
Like you
Who
just
knows?
can't tell.
Who knows? I've had loads of fun. So I'm going to say good night. 07, have a wonderful weekend to everyone in chat. Enjoy yourselves. 07, and I've got to press the right button here. It's this one. Okay, bye everyone. 07.
Bye.